last exercises that we do with beginner core on ball is we call it bridge on ball. Now, depending on how much pain you're in, we'll determine to do this on this appointment or the next appointment. But Amanda today is feeling pretty good, and I think that we can move into some bridge on ball, and this is kind of the bridge to intermediate core on ball. And so I'm going to instruct Amanda to do this, that way we don't take up too much space. So Amanda, I'm going to have you turn to the side so they can see it from this angle. And what we're going to do, Amanda, is I'm going to have you roll, actually back up just a little bit for me, Amanda. You always want to make sure you have enough space to an exercise, you're not going to wall knocking an object. And so you're going to squeeze that core, just like we've been talking about. And now I want you to roll forward onto your back. And I want you to have your head and your upper back on the ball, and that is perfect right there. And now I want you to squeeze that core, make sure that it's tight. And you can always feel to make sure your core is tight. And while you're doing that, I want you to dip your pelvis down and your butt down. And now I want you to bring it back up as high as you can, even higher than straight, and then go back down again. Now this is a little bit more difficult than the core exercises we just did, but we want to help strengthen the core, and so there will be some discomfort. There's going to probably be a little bit of pain with this new exercise, but that's okay. If you're not feeling that sharpshooting pain, we would urge you to continue to do this exercise. You don't want to overdo it by doing too many reps, so I'm going to have Amanda just do about 5 or 6. I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to go ahead and have her relax. Now, when you're doing this exercise, it may be hard to go that far out, so I'm going to have Amanda demonstrate if you're maybe having a little bit of pain, but you can still do what we might have you do. So I'm going to have you roll forward, Amanda, but not all the way. I'm going to have you have a little bit more of your mid back and your head on the ball, a little right there. And what we're now going to have her do is she now is has a little bit more support here, and now go ahead and dip your pelvis down, and then bring it back up, squeezing that core. Can you tell a difference in that? Mm-hmm. So that puts a little bit less pressure on the back, and so this is something that you can also do. We also recommend that you can just lift up that pelvis and just hold it and squeeze that core, and that also is a good core exercise. So that is all. Go ahead and roll up for me, Amanda. Those are all the what we call the beginner core exercises on ball, and this is what we'll have you do when you come in for your first appointment, and hopefully you look forward to it.